Because I had them hanging on the door and they fell off. It says I'm live. There. It says I'm live. Because I had them hanging on the door and they fell off. Okay. There we go. There we go. I'm live. So, hi, whoever just came in. Oh, wait, that was me, wasn't it? You know what? It's kind of hot in here today. Let's see, do I have that like I want it? Yeah. This, like that. Let's turn on my little air conditioner just a little while. There we go. There. So, hi, Beth. How are you, hon? I know it's probably going to be loud for just a second. So, anyway, once it gets started, it cools off. It doesn't sound as loud. So, I have this right here out. If Anitra comes, Anitra, I will come and tell you that you need to come and see this at the beginning. This is what I was talking about. You needed one of my folders like this. It's a translucent document wallet. Anyway, it's perfect for holding your papers. So I'm going to send you this one, okay, sweetie? Anyhow, and I made you some copies of those vintage checks that I had. So I'm going to send you a couple copies of that. And I got you a page out of that 1902 catalog here, and I'm going to show you this. Now, I want to tell you something about these. I'm good. So, these are so cool, but they are so thin that when you lay them on the copy machine and copy them, you can see the background picture. Let's see if I can find that one. I made a copy of this one not too long ago, and I think I stuck it in this box. This box is a box full of stuff to play with, and we're actually going to play today. We're going to make some masterboards. I've been wanting to make some masterboards. Look what I found today when I was digging. I've been digging today in books and stuff that I have. Anyway, in boxes. Look, there's a little fox. He's foam. So, anyway, there's that. And there's a little butterfly. There's some more papers. We're going to make some masterboards. We are going to include some pieces of time card on them. Hot. Does he have the door standing wide open? That just shut the door, please, son. Gripes me to death because I hate for bugs to come in my room. There we go. Some more stuff like this. I just have stuff stuck everywhere. It's everywhere. There we go. I watch too much Ray Stevens. so one thing I've been up to today is I got all of my ATC coins all made for everybody that signed up. Now remember, if you're watching this and you signed up, you want a copy too? So this right here, they these are the ATC coins. Remember, I send everybody that joins in, I send y'all one. Y'all do not have to send me on back. So y'all want a copy of this? Which side do you want? Now, I will tell you some little kid colored in this catalog and colored in the color on her dress, that page. So hold on, let me get the catalog down. Oh, Jared, come here, bud. Hi, puppy. Hi, sugar baby. I need you to hand me down that oldest catalog up there. Oh, don't. It's real fragile, so be real careful with it. Please. It's called Your Bargain Book. And it's from Charles Williams Stores in New York. And it is from Hold on, I'll tell you. It says 1917. I thought it was 1912. 1917, and whoever bought it originally paid $44 for it. Look at that. That would be pretty copied. I bet that would copy good. But it's kind of messed up, but I bet it would copy good. Let's see what it copies like on the copy machine. Hold on, let me get my checks. I don't want them to fly everywhere. So I'll show y'all these checks here in a minute. Let me do this. My printer has been getting a workout this morning. Copy. Let's do that. Four of those. No, that's fine. Start color. Okay, so that's the front of it. But this, y'all, I know I've sent Beth pages out of this book. Look at all the little ladies in their undergarments, corsets, and slips. And this is Junior Miss. See, I've cut a bunch of pages out of this, and somebody come through and colored some of them. You got collars. They bought collars, and look, you could buy feathers and stuff for your hats. It's called novelties, or to pin on your clothes. And then skirts and all this. Aren't those cool? She's pretty. So, okay. When you go through this book, I start, and it shows you how to measure. As you go through, 98 cents. Your choice of 5 smart blouses. They're 98 cents a piece. Anyway, some kid come through and colored it. No kid, I mean, that's how it came to me. This one here, you can tell. Ever so often they had a colored page in it. And I'm trying to find, look, here was one, and some little kid colored on it. Shame, shame, shame on you, little kid. But that doll right there would be pretty. That one would be pretty doll. So. Oh, that one's pretty. They didn't color on that one. Let's see if we can get it out. So, it's a catalog. It's not a magazine. It's a catalog from a store. Yeah. I'll show you something else if I can get to it. He may have to come back. Hey, Jared. Look at the shoes. Look at the men's snappy New York styles in men's low shoes. I love it. Oh, look at the children's. Hey, Robin, Lara, you don't care if there's color on it. Lara she got her package and she said she loved it. Look at the back of that. That's cool. I was trying to see how this copied. Ooh, that copied good. That actually copied very well. So I'm running off some copies of it. So I'll show y'all my vintage checks. So I have these vintage checks, and what's cool about these? So this one here is drawn off of Patterson, New Jersey First National Bank, paid to the order of A.J. Smith for the sum of $5. Okay, T.J. E.T. Bell, trustee, and that's who signed it, E.T. Bell, trustee. And so, and it's, look, paid. It says paid. The holes say paid. So, and then it has for deposit to credit New Jersey General Security something, and then the treasurer signed it. This one is J.F. Stewart and Son Bank from Albion, Illinois, February 3rd, 1960. Levi somebody, $265.82, and then it's all stamped, and it has the thing that says paid too. This one is 1962, January the 18th. Citizens National Bank, $3.60 for printed checks. For printed checks. They were ordering their checks. So, and this one here is for the sum of $30. And it's January 1962. That's before I was born, all of those. So, yep, a catalog. So, yeah, it is a catalog, a store catalog for this Charles Williams Stores, New York. And I mean, it has everything. Everything. Fabric, soaps, brushes, trusses. That might be a little. Anyway, uh, novelty sterling silver sets. Look at the cameras, the old cameras. Guns. And not only that, hold on. Let me go back here. I think, okay, am I in the front or the back? Okay, this is the back. So it's flipped around here. That stuff there is flipped around. Look, engines, marine engines, huge marine engines, ankle boots, stuff for your horses, horse bridles, paint. There somewhere I even saw in here you could order a house. You can even order a house. And then it's got one of their little old envelopes in it. So Jude gave me this. You got furniture, desk, all kinds of things. Baby prams, wood stoves, base burners. I was trying to see if I could find the one for the house. Look at the washing machine. The Maynard Whirlpool washing machine. Oh my gosh. Clean sweeps, just everything. Milk bottles, milk cans. It's got it all. But I remember seeing, I've flipped through this so much. I remember seeing you could buy houses. Sears and Roebuck used to sell houses. Out of the Sears and Roebuck catalog, you could buy a house. But anyway, this is so cool. What? Oh no. Yay, it was gone today. Yay, yay, yay. So, now this I'm making pictures of a cover, but if you want an original page, I will send you an original page. That needs to go back in to, it's got a, did I lose one? I should have four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4. So, anyway. Yep. Okay, so I've made some copies of that. Let me write down some stuff. So, a catalog page. Who wanted a catalog page? Beth wanted a catalog page, and Goldie wanted a catalog page. And was you asking for one, Robin? Robin wanted a catalog page. So you don't care if somebody's colored on it? So all of us, Lori Beth. Sharon, did you want some catalog pages? This is from the 1917 one. Okay. So you're going to get original pages. I'm not going to make copies of them, although I might make a copy of this one. You're going to get original pages, but just be forewarned when you get your original pages that these are very delicate and they might have cracked. Okay, they might have cracked. So that one there, that one's going in this right here. Okay. There we go. Oh no. Sharon's been off gadabouting. She left me alone. Alone. That one might make a cool copy. Anyway, you'll glue it on cardboard. Okay. Well, I'm going to put these right here and we're going to move this aside. I will show y'all, though. I have. It just stinks to be real short, guys. If you know what I mean. You put things where they'll be up out of your way, and then you can't reach them. Okay. I have a Montgomery Ward catalog, a Monkey Ward catalog. Now this one looks rough, but it's not as old as this is fall and winter of 1972. 72, 82, 92, 02, 12, 22. It's 50 years old. Look at that. And a lot of the little pages are worn right here. I bought these at a flea market for $3 a piece. And I knew those pages were worn, but it's okay. I remember 1972. I was in second grade in 1972. So. Boot. Monkey Ward. Look, there you go. You need some long johns, some union suits, they call them. We call them long johns. Kids. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I need to pull that out and put it in my, that needs to go in my thing. Y'all remember doing this? You ever do this? Send your film off to get your pictures made? That is a cool piece of ephemera. Need to do that. Yeah. So, I mean, pool tables, anything you want. And then this one is JCPenney, summer 1994. So it's not as old and it's not as in bad shape. But for $3, there's a lot of fun to be had in a $3 magazine catalog. So I'll pull y'all some girls out of them too for you to have some girls for doll collections and stuff. So, yeah. There you go. So, but that has nothing to do with what I've been doing today. So, what did Sharon ever say? You graduated in 1975. So you've been out of school 50 years, Beth. Did Sharon ever answer me if she wanted her name on this list? Hi, honey. York's film. Yeah, I used York's. Hey, Olive, I got your payment and I'm going to get your package sent out today. So actually, I should have done that already. So anyway, so these here are copying good. My ink may be getting low. We may get some weird colors on them. So anyhow, let's have a drink of tea. Sharon, R. Olive, honey, would you like your name on this list? And Olive's like, what the crap list are you doing, Cindy? I'm making a list of people who I'm going to send some pictures out of my vintage catalogs. Would you like some pictures out of my vintage catalogs? So, do y'all want to see now what I've been doing? All this is out for to make a master board. For to make a master board. Some of this y'all may have sent me. Some of y'all. So I've been playing with my printer this morning, printing on all kinds of things. So, yes, yes. They're going to be closed on Monday, I think. Yes. I think they're going to be closed for what they're calling Easter Monday. So, these are free freebies, Friday freebies from Tracy Fox Creative, and you can find her online. Let me add Olive's name to this. Olive. There we go. So those of you that are buying things from me, that have bought things from me, don't be surprised that I just slip your envelopes of things in your packages. That way it's easier for me to give it. Yes, I did write you down. Yes, you were the second person I wrote down. So I've been printing. These are free printables from Tracy Fox Creative, and I've been printing them on all kinds of things. This is a form, okay? This is a form. This is what it looks like. It's just a form. And so I printed it on the printed side, and then I printed it on the unprinted side on this. These are just little tags. And then this is a music page. This is actually an Easter gospel acclamation song. And this is from Tracy Fox also. And this is from Tracy Fox. These are so adorable. She calls these her funky animals. And it was a freebie. She does a Friday freebie, and it was just a recent freebie or a monthly freebie. I think this was the freebie for March. Was cool. So I have a folder on my computer. And then this one is from the Graphics Fairy, and it's on a dictionary page. And this one is from the Graphics Fairy, and it's on a dictionary page. And this one is from Cheyenne, and I don't know where Cheyenne got it. This is from Cheyenne, and it's on a book page, only it's upside down. The printing on the book is down at the bottom. This one is on a dictionary page. This is another one from Tracy Fox. Is it from? No, this one's not from Tracy Fox. It's from, hold on. I tried to write the names on them. Let me see my folders right quick. This one is from Artie Mays. Artie Mays. Artie Mays. Arty Mays. Artie Mays. Pretty sure this one, yeah, this one's from Artie Mays. Artie Mays. And I just love those little girls. This one is from Artie Mays. And then that's on a dictionary page. Then I have some of these square doilies. And I thought, I wonder if my printer will eat it up. But it didn't. And it printed. And these are from Artie Mays. And they're dragonflies and roses. And then this one is from Artie Mays. It's little girls on a book page. And that one's from Artie Mays. They're postcards. And this one is another one from Artie Mays. So, yeah. So that has been what I've been doing. So anyway, yeah. So, hi, Angela Adele. Would you like on my list, honey? So, here's the deal. On my list, I'm sending out some copies of some 1917 colored pictures, and then I will send out some original pages that'll be black and white. Okay, I'm sending those. Did somebody ask me for a copy of the vintage checks? I was trying to figure that out. I think that was so. The vintage checks, copies of the vintage checks. Angela, are you okay? And did you get my last package, and did you open it, honey? That had your portfolio in it. There we go. So aren't those beautiful? And we may end up using some of them today. May. Then again, we may not. So anyway, I just want to know if Angela wants on my list. Yes, you do, Angela. Now, Adele. And I know Teresa Church, even though she's not. There you are, honey. Teresa Church. Okay, there's Anitra. Needs to be on this list. Okay, Anitra. So you're the one that started this. Remember, I told you that I was going to send you one of my translucent document wallets. I only had one left, so you got lucky that I only had one left. Anyway, but these are perfect for storing. See, they got a little bit of a width in them. So I've got you a copy. Here we go. I got you a copy of the 1895 check from July of 1895. Here's some from 1960 and 1960. So we'll stick those in there, and I have no problem with you recopying them. So anyway, Jassy would like to be on it too. Okay, that's fine. So, and then this is Anitra's page right here. This is her original page. There we go. And this is, y'all, these are so fragile, so don't be surprised when they are a little torn. So, okay, Jassy, here we go. Now, let's see. Everybody, y'all need to tell me. I'm going to do this if you want a copy of the checks. So, say yes, check, and then yes, checks. Juju. Miss Cindy is being generous today. My kids always say, my workers always say, you'd give everything away. So, Juju, do you want on my list? Juju wants on the list. Okay, Juju wants on the list. Okay, so do you want a copy of the checks? So I need to know, do y'all want a copy of the checks or not? Yes, checks. That's Angela. Yes, checks. That's Robin. I'm sure. Checks. Beth. Goldie and Lori Beth. Sharon R. Yes, checks. And Olive. How about we just put everybody down yes for checks? There we go. That fixed that. Okay, guys. So now we're going to get crafty and we're going to make a master board. And actually, we're not going to make it on this. Let's see how these copied. Oh, those copied pretty too. But you can kind of see where the background. Let me look at the thing. Yeah. You can kind of see, yeah. Okay, so this is the side that we copied. And the ink, it's not as bright as that. Oh no, it's fine. Okay. Yeah, no, that's good. It copied real good. So we got copies of that. The colored ones you will probably get copies of, but I'll send y'all all some just originals that are not copies, okay? So, okay. And I'll probably throw y'all in some of these 70s ones too. I need y'all, if you could see this table over here, it looks like it's moving. It just don't know where it wants to go. There we go. We need 3 nice sheets of cardstock. It just don't know where it wants to go. Yep. We're going to do some. There it is. We're going to do some master boards because I have an idea. I want to make me some master board backgrounds. I'm going to lay a dolly on it and do that. Okay. I'll need to work on this afternoon. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11. Goldie and Lori Beth and Robin. Y'all's would probably go in a package. The next packages that y'all receive from me. Okay. Today's Friday. Beth isn't on Fridays. She was on last night. Juju's got her days mixed up. Juju's got her days mixed up. Unless Beth's coming on tonight, and I missed the announcement. We're gonna start with this very old. This piece of music here is from 19. What was it? What did it say on it? I don't remember. It was from the. There we go. Look, and we're going to turn it over. We're just going to do that. There we go. We're going to turn it over. Double ads on TV and tablet. Anitra, did you were live a while ago when I started trying to set up. Me and YouTube are still fighting about why I can't just go live directly from my computer and why I have to use this restreaming program. Today it put me live, and then it said I had a bad connection, and then I was showing that I was live, but I wasn't live. It wasn't on the link on the thing. It wasn't showing me as live. So I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with it. Go. And I have no rhyme or reason to what I'm doing. Okay, guys, none. Oh, we're gonna put one of these on. These are. Those right there are gel plate stamping done with PM Artist Studio stamps. I didn't do them. My friend Jude sent them to me. Ooh, looky there. That right there is a piece of fabric. I believe we're going to put it on there. I don't know how it's going to cut, but we're going to put it on there. So, there we go. Ain't she pretty? So, I have not seen any. I can't find anywhere where it says there's a limit. Cannot find anywhere that it says there's a limit. And I've been using it exclusively pretty much. And so far, I haven't got any. I mean, I do go back and forth between StreamYard some, but I've used it as much as I've used StreamYard, if not more. And it's never sent me a message that says I'm over my limits. Look at this piece of paper right here. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? She pretty. Yep, I just laid it right over the top of that, but that's okay. That's okay. So we're going to do that. Y'all realize I'm just getting glue all over these papers underneath. There's no need to do that, Cindy, when you've got this silicone mat here to catch your mess. There you go. There we go. Okay, I feel like we need to get under that with some glue. Angela, honey, have you been sick or did you see surgery? Oh, okay. So what's free? Yeah, it's free. Yeah, not paying to stream. So, yeah, it's free. Look at that little angel. Ain't she cute? Did y'all see my pictures? Hold on. Did y'all see my pictures? I posted pictures this morning, but here, I'll show y'all. This is, I don't want to say it's as close as I'll ever get to a grandbaby, but it's pretty close. This is Aviana Jade, and we call her AVJ. Aviana Jade. This is my goddaughter's new baby. Yesterday was her 6 weeks checkup, and she weighed 10.5 pounds, and she's 22 inches long. And she's just precious. And there, G Pop is holding her. And look at her open her little eyes so wide. There's her and G Pop. So me and Dave are Gigi and G Pop to her kids, and to my other goddaughter's kids. They're our god grandbabies, our godchildren's kids, babies. Aren't they sweet? They are adorable. Yeah. We hadn't got to see Evie yet. They live about an hour away, so we hadn't got to see her yet. So her Nene, they call her Nene. Her Nene messaged this morning and said, "Hey, we're at Charlene's getting our hair done. Y'all want to come meet the baby?" And I said, "When? What time? And how long?" So she's like, "We're here now." I was like, "Okay, we'll be there in a little bit." So I grabbed the quickest shower in the world, washed my nappy head, because my hair was sticking up everywhere. This is crazy this morning. Anyway, I went to see her. So she's 6 weeks old. She's 6 weeks old. Yeah. Yep. She's adorable. I wish I had a picture of Liam, her brother. Let's see if I can show y'all Liam. Let's see. Okay, this is her. This is her little brother who is 3, and her daddy Ryan. He is so tall. He's going to be his name is Liam, Liam. He's going to be a tall one. So he's 3, and he's got long, pretty hair. His mama can't bear to cut it off yet. So anyway, I was trying to see if there was any more pictures of Liam. He is a corker. So they said he just loves her. He'll say, "Oh, look at her little toes." So anyway, hey Julie Parker, how are you, honey? Well, anyway, Dave calls him. Dave calls him my Liam. My Liam. That he's my Liam. When I was in the hospital back in December of 2023, they they brought him up to see me in the hospital. He was so excited to see Gigi. He hadn't got to see me in a long time, so he was very excited to get to see Gigi. So I told her, I said, "I'm having a tea party for my little kids bringing." He'll like that, getting to see all the kids. Anyway, so hopefully they get to come. Having a tea party at my church for all my little ones. It's a fancy tea party. They get to dress up. Although we're not going to give them tea, but we are going to give them a decaf coffee bar. We're going to let them have a iced coffee bar. So, anyhow. It's still early morning over there where Julie is. It's still very early morning because she was over at Michelle's not even an hour ago and told us it was 4 o'clock. So, is it 6 yet there, Julie? I am still asleep at 6 o'clock. I am not. I am not a morning person. I'll tell you that right now. I am not. looky here. Oh, here's another piece of stamped art that Jude sent me. So this one here will also be another one that's I did gel print done on a gel plate with a PM Artist Studio, uh, or it may be one of the original spongies. You know what I'm talking about? What are they called? Look here. I wanted to show y'all this. I think I'm gonna put one of these on here. Got glue on it. Might as well. So this is from Milano Grocery. From, oh no, I wrote Sharon Ryan. Look, I wrote your name in their, their backs. They have backs. Oh, that's funny. So they have carbon backs. So what's cool about these is, and I just put that on upside down. Everything else is going the right way, Cindy. Go the right way. Go the right way. Nope, I put that one over there upside down too. What's cool about these, they're from Crockett, California, 1902. These are from 1920s, guys. How cool is that? Yeah, and I just put it in a masterboard. Okay. Here's another piece that's done, that Jude done, using some of those original spongies. Oh, here. I already did one of those, didn't I? What did I just throw in the floor? I just threw something in the floor. Let's have a, ooh, watch out, a butterfly. If I were a butterfly. And actually, that's what our theme is going to be for my tea party, is He Makes All Things New. And we're going to talk about the life cycle of a butterfly and how amazing it is that God thought of all of that and creatively made how that would work out. And He makes us too. And we're going to sing that song, the If I Were a Butterfly song, and dance to it, because Miss Cindy is a firm believer in dancing. If y'all ever catch any of the videos that I post on my church Facebook page, it's nearly always my kids dancing or worshiping. They'll raise their little hands and worship Jesus. I just love it. I just absolutely love it. You got to get off the internet. Why? Anyway, but yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Why you got to get off? Oh, you just got booted off the internet. Look, I will put anything in a masterboard. Okay. It's a St. Jude sticker that says Finding Cures, Saving Lives. There we go. There we go. Something right there. And I feel like I need something there that's late. That's that doily there, but yeah. Okay, do we want to tear up one of our papers? Let's tear up this one right here. Bye, Grammy. Time for supper. What time is it? It's 3:16. Okay. So I was like, what time is it if that it's time for supper? Ooh, that's a sticker of a pie. Let's have a pie. Right there, let's have a pie. That's why my butterfly's right there, because he smelt pie. Yeah, he smelt pie. That came out of the antiquarian book. Hey, is Beth still here, Beth? If you're still here, I don't know if you ever saw it last night, but your mermaid book that you're working on last night, Janice Glines, is that what she Janice Glines, her name is. She told you that in the antiquarian book that they have some sea creatures and stuff. I don't know if you ever saw that comment. So, anyway, she was telling you because I didn't ever hear you answer her. So, I have two of those antiquarian books. I don't know how I ended up with two, to tell you the truth. I know I bought one, but somehow I have two. Somebody must have sent me one. If one of y'all sent me one and I didn't acknowledge it, I'm sorry. Let's put a piece of a time card in here. Let's put this part right here on the red side. 'Cause you gave me a heart and you gave me a smile. I didn't want to cover up my whole pie. Okay, we're going to let that one dry. We're going to do another one. Actually, we need to let that dry over here. Right there. That's good. And since we've got it down, let's just grab a piece of that and maybe a piece of that. Those are pieces of fabric. Well, I put some of that glue so we don't stick so bad. We got glue over here on our calendar thing. I'm a Bob. There we go. Some glue. What? There we go. Okay, Julie. I'm not going nowhere. I'm going to do some more of these. So, if you ever get mail from Lori Beth or from Steffi Steph, you know that they like to draw or stamp on their pages. And so we're going to come in here and we're going to pull this right here off. We're trying not to show the address. So there we go. There. We're going to use that. Guess we can throw that part of it away. It's just our addresses. Oops, I cut off that wing. There we go. What am I going to make out of these master boards? I'm going to make some background pages. I'm going to copy them and make some background pages with them. Some background papers. Then after that, I'm going to cut them up. So what I'll do is after it dries and I've done everything that I want to do to it, y'all know that this is just the first level for me. Because after it dries some, we're going to add some watercolor to it, some spray stuff to it, some stenciling to it. Y'all know. And then we're going to, are going to lay one of my dolls on it. And I'm going to make a copy of it and see if I like it with the doll laid on it. And then we're going to make copies of it for background pages for some of my journals. I'm going to lay that right there because I keep laying my card down on it and it's just, oops, that's not what I wanted. I know it probably seems like I'm using a whole lot of glue, but I really ain't because I'm spreading it on so thin with my spatula there. Here. So, this right here is a music page, the back of a music page. We're going to tear it in half, but this book is a book of, it was a book from old Western songs, and it had a lot of pictures of the actors from in old Westerns. And so, yeah, we're going to put a page down that has a picture of them, and then we're going to put this other side over here that has just the music. So, welcome back, Julie. Have you had your breakfast yet, sweetie? I'm not a breakfast eater, so I like to eat my breakfast for dinner or lunch. I had such a healthy lunch here that I had. I had a fried bologna, and that's going to be cool. Fried bologna and fried egg sandwich for lunch. So I got my breakfast lunch there and put it down too soon. Yikes. I'm going to move it over just a little bit. There we go. And I lost part of that, but I'm covering it up anyway, so it'll be okay. Got a little hole right there, but I had a bigger one over yonder, so. This is a tissue paper of some kind here. I like that. Oh, Cindy, you just stuck that right in the back of that. There we go. And I'm going to lay it right like so. We're going to cut that little piece of blue off. There we go. Like that. We'll leave those laying there just in case we need some more little bitty pieces in a minute. And we want this right here to go right there. I don't even know what that is. Actually, I may have put it down wrong side, but it's okay. So I am a person that when I eat my bologna fried, it has to be really fried, really dark, really, really dark. Just like I like my hot dogs grilled really, really dark. Yeah. A little man in our church. He's a daddy to several of our people in our church. Actually, 3 of his kids come to our church. He's out walking at the park this morning and he fell and bloody. His whole face was bloody. Remember, like when Dave fell, kind of one of those things. He hit his face and he broke one of his teeth, broke his glasses. And what was sad was he's out walking in the park behind the police station, and some people from our church happened to be driving by and saw a man laying on the ground. Then they saw his truck and they thought, oh no, so they got out. Another person had seen him, but they didn't know him. I'm like, it don't matter if you know him, you go see what's wrong. He's on the ground. Like, seriously, who cares if you know him or not? This little old man's on the ground. So you hope they all fit. Jude always laughs at me when I say I'm organizing things. She's like, so you're moving it from one side of your desk to the other. I'm cleaning off my desk or I'm organizing things. Yep, I'm moving it from one side to the other. She knows me too well. I'll be glad she gets to come home on tomorrow. glad she's going to be home for Easter. God did a bunch of miracles in that whole situation. My God is so big and so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. My kids sing that song. If you probably if you'll go to my Facebook page, you'll see that I've posted it there at some point. They love that song. And we got motions we do with it. So if you're wondering why I'm inking this, it's because I got a bunch of white edges on it. I don't want a bunch of white edges. So we're working. This is going the right way. Looky there. We put him on upside down after we looked at him and everything. I bet he's not coming up. We just dumped our mouse in the trash tube. Yep, he's not coming up. He's upside down. Dad burn it. Oh well, he's flying down, right? He's just flying down to us. It don't matter. Let's get our mouse out of the trash because we won't remember otherwise. Out of creative space. I have an office. I have a my little house that I live in. This used to be was originally the carport, and way before I moved in it had been closed in and made into an office. Not really a bedroom because it can't be considered a bedroom without having a closet. Anyway, and plus it has a door to the outside. So anyway, we go out the door here, go out, and there's a side yard there, which we've got our fire pit and all that out in the side yard. Big old oak tree, huge oak tree that has been struck by lightning, and every time it storms, I'm just holding my breath. The good thing about that is how it sits, how the storms usually blow in here. It usually doesn't blow east to west. They usually blow north to south for us. Anyway, because yeah, these are luggage labels, it says. So, anyway, at least that's what my son told me. Because I always freak out a little bit when it rains. Because the back part of that big old tree's been struck by lightning. Yeah, buddy. So, Dave's desk, his big fancy desk that he had at our old house, is in Jared's room, which was the spare room till Jared came back. And yeah, at our old house, I had my office in a closet, but I wasn't doing a lot of crafting stuff. I was just selling jewelry at that point. Which, I mean, I've always crafted, always had crafty stuff, but did a lot more of like art painting, toll painting. I did a lot of that back in the day with my mom. Let's see, we need something here, and we need a little thing here. Where did they go? Where did my little blue pieces of paper go? That'll work. Right there, that'll work. I actually like that very well. There we go. So I'm gonna go across there. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you, Saint? Saint Elizabeth. If y'all don't know, that's Saint Elizabeth. She's one of my jewelry friends, but she is also crafty. She does paper crafts too. She also makes beautiful jewelry. She does repurposed jewelry. She makes beautiful things. Yes, she does. She does. She does. She is, I guess I could consider her an OG too, because I met her over at Dwayne's, just like I did everybody else before I started my thing. Before I started doing my thing. Okay, let's do this. Is it a sticker? Or is it a... Yeah, it is. I love putting little sticker thingies in here. Let's do that right there. Thank you for your support. There we go. There we go. We got 2 more papers. Very, very fall looking. That is fall looking too, but it's not as fall looking as the pumpkin. Don't want the pumpkin. What else is in our box? We've got our little book that's got this. We got lace. We got envelopes. We've got, ooh, those are fun. Okay, that is a card. We've got some Jane Austen. Maybe we'll do a Jane Austen page. Hold on. You guys that are in the coin swap will notice that your packages, your things are wrapped in a Jane Austen page. I like the Jane Austen page. I'll tell you why. Hold on just a second. Let me finish looking through this. Oh, there's some. Oh no, that's part of a card. There's some more stuff. There we go. There's some more stuff from Jude. And that one looks like one of mine. What's that? That's a vintage recipe from my mother-in-law. This one is too. Doty's zucchini soup. Wonder why they're not in the vintage recipe box. Probably because the person that owns this box, Cindy, don't always put things back where they go. Right? Is that why they're not in the vintage recipe box? Let's see, we got a whole bunch of little bitty ditty stuff there. Y'all, this is just a box this isn't a box of scraps necessarily. This is just a box of crafty. Maggie misses the boat. Crafty stuff that I found in a drawer when I was rearranging my drawers. That's cool. I like that paper. There we go. Okay, I think we got enough stuff there. We'll go with that. And we're not going to go with that. That's a little more folly than we want. We will start with a big piece of lace. Yay, it all fits. Yay for Julie. It all fit in her box. Yay, yay, yay. Now she can have her other box for something else. Are you on tonight? Are you on this weekend? Is it your weekend, Elizabeth? And look, I got white things. Look, I got Chinese writing. I don't know what it says, but I got Chinese writing right there. Right there. I do that every time. I leave a little bitty hole. Then I have to come back with something and fill it up. Get there. Get back up there. Look at the mousies with the cheese. I loves it. Loves it. It's cute. Let's see what this says. Ooh, there's some butterflies. What does that say? Kindness and hard work. Hmm. I want to save that for an edge. I should be getting out some of the napkins and putting on this. Just not a huge fan of napkins. I don't know why. I like tissue papers. I just have never got into doing a lot of the napkins. There we go. Cheap way to make backgrounds, though. Sorry. Coughed right in your face. I'm sorry. It's nap time at the Loving Casa. That's why you don't hear the silly little TV shows that Dave likes to watch. Because he's taking a nap. He takes a nap every day. He has a nap o'clock and lunch o'clock, and we don't mix those up, and we don't miss them. Okay. Let's put this other piece of fabric on. Cool. I like that piece of fabric. I'm cutting that off because I want that big piece of that other piece to go up here. You just need to quit rolling up on me. You're getting on my nerve. There. There. Yeah, look at there. Bye, honey. Thanks for stopping in, Lori Beth. Goldie says she'll cook supper for you while you're feeding the cows. Oh, wait. She might not have said that. I might not should say that. She might not be volunteer. Ooh, looky there. Looky there. I know what that came from. That came from a greeting card that I cut up. I did not do this one. This one is from Jude. What kind of glue am I using? It is Master's Touch, which is a Hobby Lobby brand matte gel. Oh, talked to my mom today. I need to call and check and see how her eyes are doing. Yesterday she called. She was worried because she had some mucus in it, and she wanted to know, did I think she should go over to the doctor's office? And I said, hold on just a second. So I Googled to see if it's normal to have mucus after you have a cataract surgery, and it is. So I read her what I found on Dr. Google, and she says, okay, I'll go with that then. She said she lives 2 minutes from the eye doctor, not from where she had surgery, but the eye doctor who's doing all of her follow-up. I know that's too close together, but I really want another piece of that in there. So maybe we will go right like so. Like that. Your screen is so blurry. That's pretty. That's a piece of fabric. Do we like that? What we have not done is a butterfly. We've not done a butterfly on this. My stomach isn't feeling real good. I probably shouldn't have ate all those gummy candies. Do I like that there? Or do I want that there? Looking in the window and seeing. Actually, I like the purple there better. After I seen it in the screen, I like it better. Oh, goodness. I have a pretty high tolerance for pain. So, I think, just see a few glue spots here that need down. I think this one may be as done as I want to do it. I like that one. So it'll be very interesting to see how well they copy, you know. Okay, I want to see. My knee's hurting. This is my first one. I want to see how undry it is. Do y'all like that word, how undry it is? She's so silly. We're going to trim off our extra sticky offs. Here we go. I feel like we're getting some of our cardstock too. Okay, we got a piece of fabric over here hanging off. There we go. So that's that one. I'm going to undo my glue, put my glue up, undo my glue. Y'all know I just say things backwards all the time. Oh, looky there. Somebody sent me this right here and it had that sticker on it. Let's see if we can. I'm looking in the mirror, looking in the camera. Okay, first of all, this is how it goes, Cindy. It goes like this. If I do that, I'll lose every bit of my music. Over here. Am I the only one that does this, that cuts off their stickers off of their mail? And I wish the mail people would be more considerate about where they put their inking and stamping on my stickers. You know. There we go. Sandy, watch what you're doing there. Now, I want to do this. There we go. I think my thing may be nearly out of glue. No, there it is. There it goes. And I'm just gluing this one on instead of putting it on with the... Okay. Just like this. Just like that. There we go. Okay. Now, we've got a big wet spot right in here, and I want it to get dry enough I can do some inking and stuff. Give me it. Okay. That sits up there. I want that right there. I want to drink a tea. And let's see. What do we want to do here? Those. This way. Yeah. These have got the Tim Holtz ones in them. But I really like this stamp right here. Somebody was using this the other day on something. And I really, really like this stamp. Don't show up too well, does it? Let's see. I'll show up real good right here. Let's just do this. No, I can't see it at all. Well, flitter far. Let's see. I was hoping that would show up on that, but it's not. Okay, the white's not showing up. What color else do we want to try? Let's try this gold. Oh yeah, I saw that. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, that's showing up good. Oh, that's showing up. Anybody else do this to their Distress Oxide? Now that shows up. And that shows up. Oh yeah. Now we see it. That showed up good. Okay, let's do this one right. I like that. So, not you. You don't do that to your ink. I have a brand new one of these, but I'm going to use this till there's no ink no more ever. In fact, I got a brand new one last year for my birthday in August, and I still haven't opened it. Jude sent me one for my birthday last year. Okay, I like that. Now let's get into right down here. Let me get in here. Then I put everything. There's one. That's really not what I'm looking for. Where did it go? Is that it? That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. There it is. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. Right there. This is just words that you can't really read words. You know what I mean? It's just writing. Okay, I think I'm done there. Now, what do I want to do now? On live videos. Here we go. Somebody type a word. Any word. Type a word. Type me a word. I'm looking for a word. Give me a word. Okay, here we go. That is carrot. That one is blessed. That one's treasure trove. Song. There we go. Okay. And I think we're going to stop with that. I'm going to do. That one is treasure again. Only my E, I stopped wrong for treasure. Wish I hadn't have done the black. I don't like it. That helped it. Okay, now we want to see. Oh, family. That one's a good one. There we go. Okay, now I want to find. Therein is going to be my good. The good thing is where did I put my dolls? My dolls. The ones I drew. And some out the other day. I seen them. This is all stuff that's got to be put away. I got to get my room cleaned up, y'all. It's ridiculous. That bag of laces. Dolls in there. And then I put dolls in here. Maybe that's where I saw them. Saw a couple of my dolls float around in the back of a book the other day. What book was it? It's the $1,000 question. Well, that's not the $1,000 question, Cindy, because you've only been playing in 2 books, so it's got to be in this one. If it wasn't in that one, it's got to be in this one. Uh-huh. Yeah. Hold on. These 2 here are mine. This is one of my dolls. Okay. Let's see what it copies like. This one here is another one of my dolls, but she's really ugly. Let's see. There's a doll. Who made that one for me? Angela Adele. That one would be pretty on one, but I need to get permission before I use other people's dolls. Okay. Angela, can I use your doll on one of my papers? This one is Goldie's. Goldie, can I use your doll on one of my papers? And this is Lori Beth. I was trying to see what they're saying about the dolls. That one's from Beth. And that's a stamp that she used, so it's probably copyrighted, so I don't want to try that. Those are from Esther. That one's from Jazzy. Yes, I can. Thank you, ma'am. Who is this from? Robin, my Skywatch. What about it, Robin? Can I use your dolls? Okay, yep. Now, if you don't want to say yes, don't feel obligated, okay? Don't feel obligated. So, I'm okay. I can draw hundreds of dolls. Let's see what she looks like. That's actually not bad. She just went up to that. That really didn't do too bad. That's not bad. I'm not unhappy with that. Let's see. Goldie said yes. Let's try her doll. And then we'll try Angela's doll. Did you see what I've done with it? Okay, let's see. Let's put Goldie's doll here. And then we'll lay this right here on top of it. Like that. See, I laid my doll on top of the master board, and now I have made a paper. Don't chop, Loris. It's a paper now. I can trim off the edges and use it in a journal if I want. But I'm actually very pleased with how well the masterboard copied. No, that one's mine. That one I did. That one's mine. Yours is on the printer now. These are Robin's, and that's Angela's. No, this one is mine. I made it. Love and Art. That one's mine. Okay. Oh, that one. Oh, that one turned out super cute. Look. That one is adorable. I love that. So, I want to do something here before I do any more. I want to go back over this with some more printing over that. Ooh, that got yuck. Too wet. Hold on, but it'll be okay. It'll dry okay. I got too much white in here. Look how cute that one turned out. Lori Beth, look at that. I mean, Goldie, look at that. That one turned out so cute. Now, let's do this. Let's just give it just a little bit more. Yeah. Zhuzh over that. Maybe some zhuzh over that. Let's see what that does when we do that. Yeah, that's good. Okay, I like that. I think that moved it back a little bit for me. It was just too in my face. There. Okay. I like this one very well. That one turned out real cute. It'll be my master. Okay, we're going to do this one next. And we're going to lay her on the board. I had so much stacked up. I got to get in here and get a good cleaning going. I want her to go right there. To go right like that. Coffee. Okay, this one is Robin. One of Robin's. Look. It all looks clear on mine. See how cute she looks on that? I have 5G and everything on mine looks clear. My computer looks clear and it looks clear on my phone. There. So that one is real pretty. Just the colors go real well on that one. I think this next one's going to be real neat too. Yes. Oh, I like it too. There. Oh, I love that. Look at that one. Isn't that cool? Now let's do, here's Angela's. Now I'm not sure about using this one here because is that somebody's face that so I backed off the white just a little bit. I can tell that I have. Robin, I'm sure you painted that one, but this face Is that like a magazine face? This one is Robin My Skywatch. So I always get worried about like using magazine faces because I'm always afraid they're copyrighted. Ooh, there's a gnat. But we're going to try it anyway. So what is our other ones? Are they drying good? We're missing one. I wonder where it went. Where's the second one? There's that one. But where's the other one? Where did I put it? Is that it? That's it. Right there. I've set my stuff on it. Okay. Here we go. Those are both dry enough for me to work with. Let's see this one. This one is Angela Adele. Ooh. Hold on. Okay, so this one is Angela Adele's doll. And I'm going to tell you right now that this one looks different because her doll is dimensional and it's lifting up my printer. So let's see if we can. Her doll has dimension on it. And yeah, it's lifting up. Let's see if we can put it on this end and how it does down here. Let's see if it'll get it in a further into it like that. Let's see if it'll sit down like that. Start color. Okay, hold on. I think it's already done its scan. But yeah. Okay. Okay. Thanks, Goldie. So those, we're doing this one again. Because we want to see if it comes out clearer this time because I held it down when it scanned it. But we want to go through here and do some stuff on this. First, let's cut this off. It's fabric. There, that's good. Okay. Well, where I worry about that, Julie, is a lot of times when I make, like if I use this for journal pages, I sell my journals a lot. Okay, that one is a little bit better because I held it down. That is really pretty. It looks real pretty in there because I held it down. But it still made it a little blurry behind it. So, anyway. Yeah, that's cool. We're gonna do another page. We're gonna pull the dolls out. There we go. We're gonna do another page. We did not do this one yet. We're gonna save her and put her on this with this here. This. And where's Goldie's doll? Now I'll be wanting to paint dolls again. Y'all know that. There we go. Now, like, I could totally do this. I could cut this out and use it because this magazine is from 1917 and that's more than 100 years old. So there would be no copyright on it no more. So I might could do that. Okay, let's This one here in the blue is the only one that is completely forward. The other ones are all behind. This is out of a 1917 Charles and whatever catalog that I was showing earlier. I made this copy out of the original page. So, okay, before I do that, I want to do some stenciling, and I'm going to stick her on. I'm going to do some stenciling on this. Okay, here we go. So we're going to go in with, come on, let go, goober, let go. There. I'm going to stencil on this like this. And that's cool. I like that. Now, I do want to do some asymmetric writing on this. But I want to do it with a skinnier pen, and I actually think I want to do it with this rose-colored pen. So we're going to use some of the same words. This one says blessed. This one says family. This one says treasure. This one says hope. That's a different word. That one says joy. That one says grace. I think that's enough. Now, we're going to try her with this one. See what my colors look like on this. My printer may be getting low of ink. Let's see what it says. It's okay. My yellow's a little low. There's that. What did I do with all those? No, that's the one that's done. And I've done, here's all the dolls. I've done these. Let's see. Angela. Adele. That was the pin I was looking for a while ago. This one is, oh, how cute. This one is Robin Sky. This one is Goldie. There we go. Oh, I have a bunch of printables of Vintage Ladies. Did y'all see the ones I showed earlier? Okay, so this is the one that's done. This is done. This is done. I probably will put y'all's copy in for y'all. Okay, this is the, here we go. This is our last one to do, and we're going to go in with some pink for pink writing, but we're going to do our stamping first. Let's see what this one looks like. What does she look like? Oh, she's cute, but we need to pull her down. Okay, see? She's real nice. She looks really cute in that, doesn't she? But she needs to come down a little. Now, I want to get in here and see about some. Let's see if this is going to be good enough to show up. If not, we'll use this one right here. There. first off, we're going to do some stenciling. Okay, sweetie. Okay, I think I'm okay with all of that for that. Now we're going to do some printing, hopefully. Oh, yeah. Oops, I just printed on my doll. It's okay, it's my doll. There we go. Let's see if we can get some of this ink, pink ink on there. It's Hello Kitty ink. Well, I just smeared it, whatever I done. Yeah, got a hair on it. There, okay. I think I'm done with that. And now we're going to do some writing. Anybody want to give me new words? I'm going to use this word kindness right here. Got a pink pen this time. That one says work. That one says faith. This one says blessed. Anybody want to do any new words? Country. There's country. Flowers. Beauty. There we go. Hope. And it's readable. Okay, I think that one's done. Let's see what this lady looks like here. Oh, that turned out so good. Look, after I moved her down, look how pretty it looks. I do think I'm probably needing some ink. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Let's put in some new ink. I have new inks. And see what we do, if we look any better. What does it say? Okay. What does it say on black? Let's go here. That's not it. Let's see what ink. Black's probably just as low as all the rest of them. Okay. I always run out of yellow quicker than I run out of any other color. The yellow goes first. I don't know what that is. Yellow and black. Getting the right way, Cindy Bob. Okay, there we go. Now, okay. These can all lay in here. Let's see what that says. I don't want to lose that because I need that for something. Checking the printer. I'm printing my pages with girls on top of them. These are copies of my pages. So you can tell I need more ink because everything's looking pink when it's really not pink. That's not pink. It shouldn't be copying as pink. That first one didn't do bad, but you can tell they need ink. Now, here we go. That one's not pink. But they're pretty pages. They're real pretty pages, aren't they? These are my things that are done. This is the first one we copied. Yeah, my master boards, and then I'm putting dolls on them. But I just changed my ink. So, okay, is she done? I have these dolls here that everybody said I could use. So, yeah, that's cool. Oh, wow, I've been here a while. I didn't know it was that late. I'm hot. I'm sweating, actually. This is my original. I actually like those pages very well, though. So these are the pages that I did already. So this is a cutout from the catalog. And that's a cutout from the catalog. Those will make pretty. This one is using Goldie's doll. And this one is using Angela Adele's doll. This is another catalog one where I got her head too far up. This is one of my dolls. This is another of Angela Adele dolls. Angela Adele's dolls, and this is Robin Skywatch's doll. So those turned out real good. Those turned out real good. So I cut out one of my copies, cut up one of my copies. So these girls here, I might could get this one, but she's so close to the other one. We're gonna put her in the box with all the scraps. I did get a lot done. Yeah, I do have a lot done. Plus, I got all this copying that I got done on my pages. So, okay, okay, okay. Let's let's copy this. Do that. See what it looks like. Let's see what the difference is going to be between these. Not that one. This one. So this is with the old things. And we'll see what it looks like with the new ones. With the new cartridges. Okay. Oh, wow. Wow, there is a big difference. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at the difference between the colors. That is awesome. I love it. Now I want to redo it with this one to see what it looks like. See what kind of colors show up on this. Okay. I know you're not liking this. So my printer is being fussy at me, and there's a reason for that. So y'all know that when I go to the bins, I find a lot of print cartridges, and so when I find a lot of print cartridges, sometimes I find them where the numbers are just off. So like this is a 910. My printer actually uses a 902. So what I did was these right here, which is the computer chips that read it, those are computer chips for the 902, and I replaced them into the 910 cartridges. They're the exact same size, the exact same thing, except for the little disc or chips are different. So it's trying to tell me that it doesn't approve of me changing out computer chips, but it'll just have to get over it. Yeah, I like both of them. They're both nice. They're both nice prints. I like both of them. So I'm anxious to see. This is the original. And then this is the last one that we did all the pink on. And when we do our copy on it, we're going to use the first time through, we're going to use Goldie's little girl with the little pink red dress on. Ooh, that one turned out good too. You can really see the colors on this. This is much better. Let's see, had I made this as a copy yet? I don't know if I made this as a copy yet. I did, but I don't see where it is. Let's see. Oh, this is my very first one. Okay, this is what my very first one. Let me show you. Huh, brother? Is that it? No, that's not it. What? I'm going to make tacos. Okay, this is not what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for right here. So this is the same background, only this is what it looks like with new printer inks. So let's do it with Lori Best doll and compare not Lori Best, Steffi's doll, and compare the differences. Here we go. Steffi's doll. Right there's Steffi's doll. And let's lay it like this because we want our print to go in the same time. Start coloring. I don't want to edit or preview. There we go. So you can tell the difference in the backgrounds. Look how pretty that purple flower is in the yellow. Yep, you can tell. Okay, so this one here is going to be the original with Lori Best doll. Let's see. We don't want to lose this girl because we like her, and we're going to do some more with these other girls too. We still got some more to do. So, yep, I like all of them. So, why does it say that I'm leaving this side? I'm not leaving this side. Do I need to leave? There we go. Okay. So, Lori Beth. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to find her doll. I didn't see it a while ago, but I'll have to find it. I love this. Actually love how this right here turned out. Achoo, Bubba, achoo. We're going to do this one right here and put it over those men's face. She's going to hide those men under her skirt. I know, I got a warped sense of humor. Anyway, the ones of y'all that I used your doll, I will definitely send you a copy of this with your doll. So, and the rest of them, you'll probably get a copy with this doll. So, let's see. So oh, how cute. Okay, this is a Lori Best, Steffi's doll and Steffi's doll. And I actually laid it different this time, but I really like it. I really do. So, yep, that's cute. I do like that. So, okay, let's do this one. Let's pull that one off. And let's do this one. Just like this. Let's make sure we get just that. There. Then we're going to do some of these with some of the new. So, okay, those are dolls. Okay, we've got a bunch of papers done today. Yeah, we got a bunch. And then we've got a bunch of these done. Did we get a bunch of these done? Yes. And we got a bunch of those done and a bunch of those done. Okay, we're good. We got all kinds of papers here. What time is it? It's 5 o'clock. No wonder my son was worrying about what he's going to eat. So, I need to make sure. There it is. So I need to make sure I find my little envelope that my little monies go back in. And it goes back in my book. Where's my book? Here it is. So I have this book, this notebook. I'll show y'all. Guys, I have an ephemera pretty much stuck everywhere. Y'all know I have my ephemera book over there. This is another book of ephemera. And these are big pages, okay? So, like, we've got stuff in here, like big bug pages and stuff like that. And this was stuck in there. And this one right here is full of some very good vintage ephemera. So this is a magazine ad. I'm pretty sure Beth cut this out and sent it to me, but if it wasn't Beth, it may have been Barbara Batzer. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Anyway, and then here's that graph thing that we have. And then here's another thing just full of all kinds of ephemera. So there for a while, I was buying ephemera packs online. This actually needs to go in a Happy Mail book. This is an envelope from Colleen Gravis. It needs to go over in Happy Mail. Anyway, these are some cards and stuff that have been sent to me. They're just blank cards that come in ephemera. These are schematics. Let's see what this one looks like. Oh, how cute. Look here. That one turned out so cute. I love how much the colors are just so bright on that. That's cute. I like that. Let's try. Let me get under here because she's right here. Let's see if we can get Angela's doll and do this. Do it with this one. Let's see. I want it to go over their face. I want it to sit like that. So this is a book called Little Golden Hood. Don't know what it is. Little Golden Hood. Here's from some kind of story. Lazy Jack, Jack and the Beanstalk. Just book pages. If I never cut up another book, Mistress Melian, The Mistress of Melian, Victoria Holt. Have you ever read any Victoria Holt books? I have. I'm not into Victorian romance, so, but anyway, here we go. That's cool. So I have all of these book pages. I mean, just like flopper after flopper full of book pages. That's so I've been trying to use up some of this stuff. This is an original letter from Montgomery, Alabama, July the 18th, 1949. In accordance with Rule 13, Paragraph C, please accept this as my address under clerk's agreement. And then there's the address, and then here it's been stamped that it was received. And this one is just a copy of the exact same thing. This one is from August the 3rd, 1949. Your file 38, August the 1st, reference yard clerks at, oh, I know what this is. This, look, somebody held it together with a rusty straight pen. This is train ephemera from a ephemera lot that I bought that had train ephemera in it. It's railroad stuff. Railroad stuff. This is from Meridian, Mississippi, Mobile, Alabama. Yeah, and it's all letters, original letters. I really need to get some of these out and do some. Gulf Mobile and Ohio Railroad Company. Yeah, look at those staples on that. I think I can't remember if this is one that I bought or if this is one that Jude gave me, to tell you the truth. I think it may be one that I bought, but I'm not positive. I've bought so much stuff over the years. But isn't that cool? So anyway, you don't remember either? What do you not remember? You don't remember 1949? Okay, let's see what Angela's done this time. Oh, we still have a little bit of blurriness because of the, but it did a lot better. That's pretty. Did a whole lot better. That is real pretty, Angela. Your dolly looks pretty on my papers. So I like it. Did I ever do the pink one? Is that the pink one with the pink writing? No, that's the yellow one. Where's the pink writing one? Okay. Here, this is the pink writing one. Okay, let's do a pink writing one. Okay, Sibby, take all this stuff that you set down on top of that to help hold, weight it down. Take it off. There we go. There's the original. There's Angela's doll. And let's do the pink writing one with our little, let's do it with this little doll. I don't think we've done her with that. Okay, we want to, yeah, we want her on this one. Oh no, we've bent her foot. I broke her foot. Well, not quite. But almost. There we go. There you go. Okay. I am very happy with how those all turned out. They turned out just about like I wanted them to turn out. So we have all this kind of stuff. So this book is full of this kind of stuff plus book pages. I'll show you when we get back here. Book pages after book pages after book pages. I don't know if I can get that back in there like that. Let's see. Oh, and I'll show y'all one of my other ideas that was a huge fail, okay? Y'all, I do have ideas that are huge fails, okay? Huge. This one right here was one of them. So, as you see, I took some of these and sewed them, and then I cut here so I could get in to both parts. And yeah, well, these bottom parts are very, very floppy, and I don't like them. But look at all these little pieces of book pages. Book pages. Book pages. Book pages. Book pages. There's some ephemera stuff. Yeah. Oh, there's some playing cards. We'll take them out. We may alter them. That's going to be our next one. So, book pages, book pages, book pages. But yeah, doing that was not a good idea and made them feel very flimsy. Then we got some papers, and look at that doll. I wonder where that doll come from. She would be pretty on it, but I don't know who she belongs to, so whose copyright she is. And then that's some. I had somebody sent me this. It came out of a magazine, out of a book called Cultural Heritage, and it's cost. This is a woman's folk dress from Russia of circa 1800. The Cultural Heritage. I think maybe Jude, but I wouldn't swear to it. Before I met Beth's group of women, and made friends with my friend Sharon, most of my ephemera stuff came from Jude. She loaded me up. She would send me box after box of stuff. So, yeah, she loaded me up. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we did that one again. That one is very pretty. I got her up too high, too low. Let's see. She needs to go that way just a little bit. Otherwise, I think she's fine. Let's do that again. But I'm very happy with all of these. They're real cute. Even with that cut off, I would still use it in a book, in a thing. So these, to me, what I would probably do on the back of these is run them back through my printer and lay a piece of lace on my printer and copy the lace, and that way I have a double background. I don't have no clue how many I've done. So anyway, yeah, yeah. Do I have more people down there chatting? So there. So yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do, is do that. So anyway, let's see how many I've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then here comes number 14 off of the printer. 14 off of the printer. So yeah, I'll probably keep these for a while as master, just to keep them to use for backgrounds. Those need to go back in my little book. Those need to go back in my little book, including mine. She's not very pretty. Okay, that one is so much better. I really, I really like this lady on these. I really do. So, what did I say? 14? Yeah, 14. So we're going to do this. I'm going to lay these in here like this. 14 of them. There we go. There's that. There's that. Okay, I know you don't like whatever something you didn't like. So, I know you're grouchier than I am, printer. Okay, let's find a piece of lace. A pretty piece of lace. Actually, the other day when I was digging, while I was making up that big, huge lot, speaking of that big, huge lot that I sold over the weekend, the girl that bought it got it and she loved it. So I cut into that big tablecloth, Goldie, and sent that girl a piece of it. So anyway, I'll be cutting some more out of it here pretty soon. Okay, we got a pretty piece of lace here. Let's see. Like this. Just like that. Actually, I want to do this like this. Let's do it like this. Okay. Uh-oh. Well, that ain't gonna work. Just leave it be, Cindy. Leave it be. So, yeah, the colors are real good. They turned out real good. I'm real pleased. Now, how have we managed to do that? There we go. There we go. Okay. That goes back there. Try to get some of this out of my way. So I got to find my list of things that I wrote down that you guys wanted. Okay, so there's a lace on the back. It's got a spot on the lace, but it'll be okay. Look, isn't that a pretty paper? And then it would be pretty in a book. There we go. Okay, let's see this. If we can do this. Yeah, I'll be pleased with that. That'd make a perfect journal cut page, wouldn't it? There we go. Okay. So that's one of mine. And this is a copy. This is a copy. Those are copies. Those are copies. And those are copies. Okay. There we go. So guys, anything that I send you, I do not have a problem with you copying it. So even this that we've created. So, and the ones that I'm sending you a picture with a doll, the ones that are your dolls, I will send only to you. Okay. Now that one I done the lace in, just hit my black and white button. And I like it too. Versus, what did I do with my other one that I already folded? There ain't enough difference in it to use up my color ink, is there? Let's go back. Let's go back here. There we go. There we go. Okay. That ought to do us. Okay, so yeah, like if I when I send you Goldie one, I will only send Goldie's doll to her. I will send Goldie's doll only to her, not to somebody else, but only to her. That way you don't, people might not be out. You'll know that people are not out there copying your doll. This is my doll that's going to stay with these. She's going to stay with these. And this is my doll. I'm not real crazy about her, but that, and that, and that, and that, and that. Those can all go back in this. There it is. In this. This is my book of trades. This is my book of trades. So, see, like, I would love to do this doll right here, but that is a stamp that Beth just got, and I know it's copyrighted. So, yeah, we won't. So we'll put Goldie's doll back in there, and we'll put Robin's doll back in here, and we'll put Robin's doll back in there. And here we go. And yes, my book is really, really fat. This is Lori Beth's doll. Lori Beth drew her doll on a book page. I thought that was real cool. And her little purse has a little gold thread on it. I think that's real neat. So, anyway, yeah. These are the little dolls that Sharon, they're little kids that Sharon sent me. And if I hadn't glued them down, I might have done them. But they're glued down. This is Angela's doll. And we're going to stick her just like that. So that she's like that. There we go. That's one of the dolls that Teresa sent me that she drew. And this is a flip that's got, this is a doll that Sharon sent me. That's a card that Sharon sent me. Anyway, we looked through this the other day. So now we got to get it closed again now that we've put our dollies back. She's so fat. I don't know if we're going to make it through the year. Because we hadn't even started putting stuff in the second or third signatures. It's only the first signature that, and it's not even full. So there we go. Okay, that goes over there. Okay, all of that stuff is going to go in the scrap box. I just threw my pink pen in the floor. So this, all of these all have a thing. Yeah, those are all, they all have a hooky majiggy, as do the, I didn't even get down to the Tim Holtz ones. Pulled them out because I was looking for the Tim Holtz, and then I didn't even get to them. Oh well, it's okay. So, okay, the laces are going. Oh yeah, that's going good. Yep, we're doing good here. Yeah. So, tomorrow is Saturday. Okay, Angela Adele. That one's mine. There we go. That one's my doll out of there. So there we go. So now they all have backs. And all of this can go back. Actually, I said it could go in my scrap box, but it's going to go here in this little box here. This is a little box I like to work out of. Ow. Did I hit myself in the head? No, not yet. Just nearly, though. Just nearly. Okay, there we go. All of this stuff is, oops, that's one of my little envelopes. Okay, this is all going. Oh, what am I going to do with all this that I printed today? It's going in my paper drawer, right? Is that where it's going, in my paper drawer? Here, we used one of those, didn't we? We tore into half of that. No, we didn't. We didn't tear into that one. Oh, those are the ones that I just made. These are all the pretty printables that I just printed from Artie Mays and Tracy Fox. They're freebies that they give away. Those are the printables I just printed from them. So anyway, bye, Julie. Have a wonderful Easter, sweetie. I love these right here. On that, I love those. And this, yeah, Artie Mays and I don't know if that one is one from Cheyenne she gave me. That one is from Graphics Fairy. This is Tracy Fox, and this is Tracy Fox. Tracy Fox. Those are all going in my paper drawer. So, as will the rest of these when I get done with them. But I still got a bunch more to get done for this stuff. So, I think I have, yeah. So anyway, there's the book I'm looking for. So catalogs and checks. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. So I need 5 more of the checks. I need to do 5 more of those. Then we'll have the papers, and then we'll have our dolls. These. We'll do, we've got 11, I think, of those already. So, and then we'll cut out some originals. So, I need to go, guys. I need to put some supper on to cook and, all that kind of thing. So, I had a good time today. Thanks, everybody. So, I enjoyed doing it turned out as good as I had hoped it would. It was as good as I hoped it would. Now I will want to draw some more dollies to go on here. So, yeah, now I will want to make me some more dollies. So, anyway, there we go. Got all of these. That's Robin's. Her name's in the corner. That one's mine. That one's mine. Whose is this one? That one's another one of mine. There we go. Anyway, yeah. So I will be putting these in envelopes, and they'll go in your packages, or they will come in the mail. So, isn't that like brilliant? They'll go in your packages, or they'll come in the mail. Okay, Cindy, you're brilliant. There we go. I need to mail a package to you. I got it. I got to sell off some of this ribbon. We may have a ribbon sale. I got so many rolls of ribbon. We may be having a ribbon sale real soon. real soon. Yeah. What's this one? This one is Lori Beth's on. See, there you go, Lori Beth. You got Lacey on the back, and there you go. That's it. That one don't have. Why do I keep calling you Lori Beth? Goldie. Sorry, Goldie. So, anyway, I'll talk to you later, guys. See, I'm getting all in a muddle. So, I need to get this printed, postage printed. So, I will talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good night. Bye-bye.